Back, and today we're going to be talking about the enhancement system in Bless Unleashed. I know I made a video on this in the past, but that was in the very beginning of the game. I completely had like speculations on how it worked, but this is the best way to do it. The way that I found how to do it. So what you want to do is there's this unlicensed merchant here at the Goldstone Ascent. He is north of Asgra Village. There's three different types of enhancement artisans. There's the unlicensed, the common, and the master. So the common and master are interest as but you want to go here. So the reason you want to go to the unlicensed is because your goal here is to break or fail an enhancement to get your fail stack up. Because a common enhancer, what he does when you fail is you get a 2.5% increase, and if it breaks, it gives you 5%. Now with the unlicensed, however, when it fails, it gives you 5%, and if it's destroyed, it gives you 7.5. So the difference is this guy can actually destroy your gear. So you don't want to bring, your A weapons here or your A gear or anything that's good. You want to bring gear that is kind of like doo-doo basically, and what I always do in dungeons or cores or anything like that, +5. This is really easy. Like I don't mind if this gets destroyed because I'm gonna enhance this as a fail stack on another piece of gear. So anything that's +5 is the most likely to fail and the most likely to break. So it is going to cost you legendary upgrade stones and time and cores, but this is a way to save in the long run. This is part 1. So here we go. We're going to upgrade it at the unlicensed, and it went. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but I'm not going to keep tapping this one because it's more likely to break or destroy on legendary gear. So I'm going to tap another piece of gear. So now that we got 2 pieces of gear that I can just kind of go back and forth on. Now I don't have to worry. I don't have any more legendary upgrade stones. I can keep going, but I'm just gonna use these 2 pieces of gear to build up my fail stack. So I'm gonna hit it. There goes my first fail. So it's gonna give me 5%, and I don't usually stop here until I get up to 12.5 to 15%. So a fail and a break, or 2 breaks. A fail and a destroy, or 2 destroys. And if you want to get greedy, which I don't recommend, you can go 3 destroys to get like 22%, like fail stack. But it's just, you waste more cores trying to get to that point. But that's only if you really want to. So it went, that's not necessarily good news. So I went back down to 0 because every succeed, it goes back down. I'm getting a lot of good luck right now, which is not what you want at the unlicensed. So again, you're going to be using cores, and you're also going to be using a lot of enhancement, blue sigils, if you will. Not sigils, fortification stones. So you're going to kind of be rinsing and repeating this whole process. Alright, so here's armor fortification stone. And remember, once you get to 12%, I recommend just settling down and stopping, because you don't want to get greedy. Cores are hard to come by. I mean, right now there's an event going on right now that saves you a lot of cores because you get 20% more. But you don't want to have to keep going back and forth. A lot of people don't like using this method because it's just a lot of time invested. But in my opinion, it's better than buying a lot of sigils on the marketplace, because they're just not worth it in my eyes. Alright, so here we go again. There goes a fail. And then there goes the destroy. So now we can move forward with the next phase. 12.5%. I say 12.5% because I'm not necessarily a greedy person in terms of like getting more enhancement. To save time on the video, I'm just going to start seed over. And go to my weapon. My sword is at literally legendary +0. It did break after I tried getting it from +1, but that's why I'm going to show you the other tip that I recommend. Is if you have alternate characters, try to save fail stacks amongst other characters, because from a 12.5 fail stack at a legendary +0 item, and if it doesn't go, and let's say it pushes you up to 20 to 22%, stop punching it at all. Like, just save that fail stack and move on to another character, because now you saved yourself a 22% fail stack. So going into the warehouse, let me see if I actually have any weapon sigils. I have 3. Okay, here's my weapon. And if you guys don't mind waiting a little bit longer, I gotta get the actual weapon fortification stones. Alright, that should be enough. Because at the end of the day, I'm only using this character for one.
Well met.
Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna crank it. Let's see, 582 cores, 12.5 fell stack at legendary +0. There you go, it went. Doesn't always happen like that because on 3 other characters I actually had lower fell stacks. And now here's the next process. See, I can go back and go to the unlicensed, or I can do what I said and basically go to my other characters and use their fell stacks. So my ranger has a bunch of cores. Alright.
Can I help you?
I'm on my ranger. Let's pick up the weapon. And remember, this fell stack that I achieved was actually because I tried doing this early on this character.
I just buy one item. Buy two.
So I'm at a 20% fail stack. Right there. I don't like to be on channel 2. Superstitions. I'll flip channels until like I just feel confident. I just don't like hitting my weapon when he says buy 2 items. I just feel like he's gonna break it.
You won't be disappointed in what I have to offer.
Alright, so here we go. 20% fail stack. It might break. Remember, this isn't a foolproof method. You can add embers if you have them. I just choose not to. I usually just sell those. And I hit it. So there goes a fail. Now, that sucks. And I can hit it again and it might break. But I would just hit it twice and then just let it be. So there's 2. So that sucks. I got a 27% fail stack. But that means I can hold that on this character. Now I can just go back to my priest and basically repeat the process. I know this is going to cost you a lot of people, precise repair kits. But believe me, you're going to succeed more than you're going to actually fail. So on my Zerker, I have a 25% fail stack. On my Ranger, I now have, what was I going to say? A 27% fail stack. Okay. See, I don't want to use that 27% on my weapon because it's not going to break again. So I'd rather use that on another character. So that's basically how you enhance from Legendary, and do this whole thing on Mythic as well. I'm going to do another video on how to enhance on using embers, but that's going to be a completely different video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully it taught you guys something. But good luck on your enhancements, and remember, you're going to break your gear sometimes. It's just a part, it's just a part of life in this game. But you're going to succeed more than fail, because think about it like this way. 50k with the common, and it cost me, let's see, how much on the weapon? It was like 6,000, I believe. 6,000 plus a repair kit, which is about 56,000. Now for the master enhancer, for a weapon, you know, just for the sake of showing you guys how much it actually costs.
I've got some good stuff here.
Let me pull this bad boy out.
Have a look and let me know if there's anything you need.
Okay, on the weapon, what it's gonna cost you is 3 weapon sigils, which each sell for about 17,000 a piece if you buy them. Obviously, if you wait and, you know, just wait until you collect over time, it won't cost you anything. But 17,000, you know, just round up or round down, 15,000. That's 15,000, 30,000, 45,000 plus 13,000. For one attempt that will most likely be a fail, you're basically burning a repair kit already. So that's why I don't recommend the master until you get to legendary 3 or 4. Because otherwise you're going to be burning through a lot of resources and you're going to be wasting more money. Because this is 3 on legendary 1, 4 I think on legendary 2, 5 on legendary 3, and it just goes up like progressively, the weapon sigils. I'm just obviously making numbers at the top of my head. I don't remember it, but I know it's 3, and then maybe it's 3 again. But at legendary 4 and 5, it's much higher than that. But this is just me just talking to you guys about how to upgrade from legendary to mythic. Blue and epic, rare and epic is a completely different format, because that I do recommend using embers. But that's pretty much it. This is how you enhance in the new update. Save your characters, save your fel stacks. That way you don't burn through a lot more resources than you need to. Because it's a lot easier to get to mythic than when the game first came out. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this taught you guys something about the unlicensed. And remember, you get higher fel stacks the unlicensed than you do at the common. But take your crappy gear, all of your bad gear, to the unlicensed, so he doesn't ruin your good gear. But alright guys, last thing to remember is tomorrow's video I'm going to be dishing out a code for the Alpha Wolf for everybody, just to kind of thank you guys for hooking it up. So feel free to tune in for that one. Alright, peace out guys, take it easy.